Okay, guys, we need to talk about something. We need to talk about something. So in life, there are many uncomfortable moments, right? Like right now, what can I think about? Running for a long time, going to school on the weekends, going to school sick, brushing your teeth 3 times a day. Who does that? No one does that. No one is doing this. But by far, the most uncomfortable thing someone can do is sleep at night sweating. Bro, if you ever slept at night and you sweat, it's the most uncomfortable, disgusting way to exist because you're trying to rest, you're trying to recover, you're trying to. Wait, my mic isn't even on. You're trying to rest and recover in your bed, but you can't do that because you're supposed to feel comfortable in bed. You're supposed to wear pajamas. You're supposed to be in your blanket. You're supposed to just count sheep. How can you do that when you're sweating bullets? Dude, I remember when I was like 10 years old, I was sweating so bad I couldn't even lay down. I was sweating so bad on the edge of my bed, just sitting there, just being in a state of hyperformosum photosynthesis because it was so bad. It was so bad. It was so bad, bro. This is most dumb shit because the whole point of sleeping is that you have to let go. You have to let go, let your mind go, and just rest and try to relax. But then then you're sweating. How can you sweat and sleep at the same time? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. And you're like forced to endure it because like you can't force yourself to sleep. You have to sleep and let go. But while this is happening, you sweating and sleeping, not just that, you're hot. You're so hot because you're sweating, bro. You're so hot. You're so sweaty. And you're trying to sleep and you can't do anything about it because you're doing something about it means you're awake again. And you're awake. Plus you're probably tired from the whole day, right? I mean, the smart thing would be to shower, change your clothes, maybe put on a fan, open a window. But I don't know why I didn't do that when I was 10 years old at the edge of my counter of the bed and sweating like crazy. Dude, I still remember it like, man, that was the worst experience of my life. Okay, I'm joking, of course, it wasn't the worst experience of my life, but it was pretty bad. Like, it was pretty freaking bad, bro. What other things are bad? Dude, there's so many bad things that can happen to you. I guess another bad thing is, dude, I remember I had a splinter, right? I was like in second grade. I was just on the playground and I don't know what I did. I think I fell in the bush. Wait, hold on, what do you think? No, I think I fell, kind of, or my arm got in the bush, or I like tried to pluck an apple. I don't know, but I had like this huge splinter on my thumb, right here, on my thumb, huge splinter, and it didn't hurt, or I don't remember. It was a long time ago. It didn't hurt, but when I went back to my class and I told my teacher, bro, look at that, humongous splinter in my thumb. She said, go to the secretary, just like the girl who takes care of us with everything, because I guess she was not brave enough to just pull it out. I guess you need also a band-aid. So I went there. I was like, damn, I'm a little bit nervous, right? So she was like, oh, come here, give me that. Just look away. Just close your eyes. And she pulled it out. It wasn't that bad. It didn't hurt as bad as I thought. But then I got like a bandage, and that's that. And that's that, bro. So those are two stories of me, of being in an uncomfortable situation. What about what? Look, all good things are free. What are some other situations that were bad. Let me think. Let me think. Damn, there are many, but I'm trying to think of very specific ones. Things that don't happen often, like very rarely. I think you get a splinter, unless you're like a little kid in the mud, in the streets, in the bushes. But damn, damn. No, my life has been blessed. I don't think that third class, fourth class. Mm, and no, my life has been pretty blessed. Honestly, it's not that I have that many bad moments in my life. Man, I just don't know. By the way, yeah, that's queso. That's literally queso. I'm watching queso. That's an ad. But the whole time was queso. Is that bad? Can someone like sue me for like watching this? Anyway, then this dude is really, really in it. Okay, yeah, that was it. I think 6 minutes. That's a good time to end the video, right? I'm not like these people on the internet who do 10-minute videos to get an ad to get more money because I can't even make money. I don't even have 1,000 subscribers. Actually, only 500 and like a lot of watch hours, or like 3 million short views, which might happen. It might happen sooner than I think. Yeah, okay, bye. Have a good day.